Also, tomorrow I'll be planning to have an outdoor activity, which is hiking, so that we can relieve our stress and anxiety. So before our hiking activity for tomorrow, let's plan or pack our equipment needed. So I've created here a checklist for us to easily to identify the important things or essential things, and I categorize them for us to easily remember everything. First, we have an hiking gear. Here, the listed hiking poles or trekking poles. If we don't have like that or cannot afford to provide that, we can use a sticks so that it helps us to balance ourselves every time we walk or we climb in the mountain. Next, we have map and compass. So if we don't have map and compass, we can download an application, an offline and online application, for us to easily identify the route or the location of the place. Next, we have tools. So we need to bring knife or multi-purpose tools. It helps us to cut off the trees, open the cans, the branches, cut off them to protect us from anything in danger, from example snakes or anything that harmful from us. So it helps us to protect. Next is clothing or attire. So our clothing and attire depends on the weather or the place we're going. But we should always remember that our clothing must always be lightweight for us to enjoy our hiking, and it will not distract us. For example, lightweight t-shirt, lightweight crop top, lightweight sports bra, lightweight jackets, and etc. So next is our lower gear, lower attire. Also lightweight. So lightweight pants, lightweight leggings, lightweight sport shorts, and here I'm going to wear crop top. So because it's too hot, and crop top helps us to feel fresh. Next is leggings. Always remember that your lower gear should always be stretchable. You should not wear so tight like jeans, because it's too hard for you to climb or to walk, or it's not too comfortable. Also, I'm gonna wear jackets here for you to protect from insect bites and to protect you from sunlight. Also, we should bring hat, or if you don't have hat, you can bring bandana or anything that can protect your heads from. For our shoes, there is really a shoes for a hiking or a hiking sandal. So you need to provide it. If you have a money, you can buy it or anything. But if you don't have, you can have a alternative shoes, which is the outdoor shoes. But make sure it also have a spike so that it's not too slippery for you to walk, and you will not have a hard time to balance yourself because it is not slippery heat. So next, we need to plan our foods and water. So always remember that you always bring light things for you to enjoy the hiking, except water. Bring water as much or as many as you can. So here I'll bring 1 liter of water for tomorrow's hiking for us to keep hydrated. Next is if if you're planning to have a camping or hiking for how many days, so you need to bring or provide a water filter or water purifier. Next, you need to bring a trail snacks so that if you feel hungry, then you can eat. So I have here trail snacks. Another thing is your cans, food for, just like what I've said, if you're planning for an camping or you'll extend your hiking for how many days, so you should bring a food like cans, easily open canned for like noodles or etc. that is easily to cook or to provide. Another thing is emergency items. So emergency items is very important because to provide, because there's no store out there, especially if you're planning some place that is so quiet, and to feel the moment and feel the fresh air and no distraction, no buildings, no vehicles, no noises. So you cannot have or you cannot find some stores there to buy essential goods in emergency. So we need to bring first aid kit. It entails your medicine. Here I brought my medicine, emergency medicine. I have pyramide, what's here, paracetamol, mefenamic, and anything, and many more. So you should bring your medicine, especially if you have a maintenance. You should you should bring betadine, bandage, or anything that is entails with first aid. So next is lighter or match, but I really recommend to bring lighter, because especially if like this lighter, like this multi-purpose, you can use it as a flashlight and for creating a fire. So it can also last longer than matches. So next is emergency shelter. So I will not plan for camp overnight or to extend my hiking for how many days. So I will not anymore bring emergency shelter. But if you are planning for camping or overnight, or extend your day in hiking, so you should bring tent or sleeping pads. Or if you don't have sleeping pads, you can bring malong. Yes, because we're all Girl Scout, so we can sleep in any kind of surfaces as long as we are covered. So malong is the best way to use and as an alternative sleeping pad. So next is we need to bring whistle. So if something will happen on you and you don't have any more the energy to shout, to ask for help, you just blow the whistle, and it is a sign that someone's asking for help. So you just make sure that the whistle is functioning. So next we have flashlight. So if you don't have flashlight, you can use this, but this your lighter, but it's pretty good if you also have flashlights. So next category is hygiene and health. So it includes hand sanitizer. Yeah, hand sanitizer, because we always touch anything, and we should make our hands more sanitized all the time, especially during especially today that is pandemic. Also, for women, we should always bring an extra or an emergency menstrual pads, because we don't know where it will come. Next is sunscreen. If you're too sensitive of your skin, so you can use sunscreen to protect your skin from sun rays or sunlight. So next we have a lip balm to protect your lips from too much hot, so to keep it hydrated, except from drinking water. So lip balm helps also to moisturize always your lips. Next is insect repellent. Always bring an insect repellent, especially if you're planning to go in forest or anywhere, to protect yourselves from insect bites and might cause harm on you. So next is toilet paper, because you don't know when Mother Nature will call you. So it's better to prepare an weapon.
What?
Next is sanitation towel. So sanitation towel, if you cannot find some safe area for you to do some activities that involves the Mother Nature. So you can bring malong also. You just hang it up, and it can help to cover you, and you can do everything that you need to do.
What?
Next is baby wipes. Baby wipes, if you cannot find any water and you need to wash hands or wipe something, so baby wipes is very essential to bring. Just make sure a small baby wipe, so that it will not take too much space on your bag. Next is alcohol, to keep yourself sanitized or clean, especially today pandemic. So you should always bring alcohol, either trekking or hiking or anything. You should always bring alcohol. Next is our personal items, your cash, credit card for emergency, but cash, just a little bit of cash if you have too much, and credit card for emergency. Next is your ID for emergency, if something will happen on you and someone saw you, so he can identify who's your name. And make sure that with your ID you write or you put the contact information of your parents, your relatives, or someone else that can be called if something will happen on you. Next is your monopod, so that you can take selfies. You can also bring your tripods, and don't forget to bring your power bank, and make sure it is 100% full, so that if you need to recharge your phones, you can have your power bank. But don't also forget your charger. Also your phone. because phone is very important, especially when you do some activities for documentaries, for memories, for anything. It is very, very essential. Next is trash bags. So I really recommend you to bring trash bags, or if you don't have trash bags, you can bring cellophanes to bring all the trash that you've brought, because you should not leave any marks and protect our environment. So you can bring trash bags or cellophanes. So I guess that's it. Also, you should bring our bag, because where are we gonna put our equipment if we don't have bag, right? So here I have my bag, a hiking bag, which is it lots of locks here for convenience. It's also it's not too big for me to bring, and different places where I can put my equipment. It also have a support here. If your bag is too heavy, then it helps it to distribute the weight of your bag. Outdoor activities like hiking, trekkings, or campings helps you to free from anxieties and stress, and also to function your brain on what to do if I don't have this and that, and I only have this and that, and what can I use, what can I make this to provide that. So you can make things as alternative as much, so that you're able to survive and enjoy your hiking. Also, hiking, trekkings, and campings it keeps you physical active, it loosens your weight, it away you from heart disease, offers mental It also offers mental health. It frees us from anxieties, stress, and depression. So if you want to feel free from those disease or problem, then you should go for a hiking. You should treat yourself and enjoy life. Let's pack it and let's go.